Is that like soccer?
It's a big rectangular court with poles going across. Players will hold on to PVC sleeves and slide back and forth, just trying to score goals in the other team. 4 years ago, we were having a party, field day, with a bunch of our buddies, and we saw it on the internet and we're like, let's actually do this. So we made it the first one out of plastic pallets and PVC, and it was super wavy. And the whole time we were playing it, the whole thing was moving back and forth, but it was so great. We played it for 8 hours that we decided to make a real one out of plywood and 2x4s. When we first did it, we did it as a novelty. We're like, oh, this will be fun and silly. And then we did it, we're like, oh, might be one of the best yard games of all time. It gets pretty competitive, and we'll see hopefully on May 4th how competitive people are in Roanoke. Today's goal is to refine the tournament rules and regulations. How long games are there penalties, how do we sub? You know, just the finer things that when you're just messing around the yard, you don't really think about until people are playing for cash. We are all done the framing construction. All we have to do left is tighten up all the bolts and put up the net. I'm Spike Geffert, and I am here to show off human foosball.
And I'm Greg Thompson. I'm with Roanoke Parks and Rec. We're here to learn about human foosball, give it a trial run.
I was on a kickball team with Greg,
yeah,
and I was like, hey, I have this thing that you guys should do, and here we are.
We have a program called Adult Field Day that we run in the fall. We were kind of thinking of ways we could expand it and introduce new events, and that's exactly what it sounds like. I mean, it's school field day for adults in the fall. Spike, like you said, mentioned that, and here we are testing it out, see if it'll work for us.
Yeah, it feels ridiculous I didn't do this sooner because I went to architecture school, and this is like what all that culminated into.
We're here to figure out sort of the logistics, rules, time, how we're going to keep score, are we going to rotate players, that sort of stuff, to figure out when it comes to actually hosting a tournament or running a league or whatever we're going to call it, we can run it successfully.
Oh yeah, we're ready to foosball.
What's next?
Foosball. Everyone grab a spot on the
court.
On the court.
You should pick some.
I'll play it. Foosball! Bounce in, bounce in. Go, Blue, go, Blue. Yeah, go get it, Shannon.
Oh yeah, come through courage. You guys mentioned that.
Terrifying. I'm just waiting for it to hit me right in the face.
Foosball!
Yeah.
3-2 Blue. All right, ready?
Yeah.
Foosball!
Foosball!
Oh, that was good.
Yeah,
It's always a pleasure.
Feels good, man. We really just, we got a good team out there. We put a lot of good work in. We're just trying to do what we do, and unfortunately it didn't pay off this time. But we're gonna keep trying, keep going hard, and, you know, just do what we do.